Hello everyone. So in this video again I am going to continue my Domo API class. So in this video I will work on the group. So let's understand how to create a group and then see the list of group, how to modify a group in Domo. So first I am going to create a group in Domo. So this above part I have already explained in many previous videos. Again I am explaining to work on a Domo API, we need to import PyDomo package, and then we need a client ID and secret key. So the first part is the client ID and second part is secret key and then API host. Okay, and then we need to pass client ID, secret key, and this API host into the Domo function. Let's start. So Domo dot groups create self group name. Okay, so let's keep the group name anything test Domo API. Okay, this is my group name. Let's see, it is running. Let's see, it's done. Now we need to check whether it is created or not. So I'm going to my Domo account. So going to verify whether this group is created or not. Admin groups. In the group we can see at the last test Domo API. So 12 March. Today is 12 March, so it's created. Okay. Now after creation of group we need to add users, or we can see the list of groups. So we can see here I have a 3 group. So let's see all 3 list of group in the Python data frame, like using Domo API. So group dot list. Okay, Domo dot this. So this will return the list of group available in this. It is running because it is fetching. Now we can see we have a 3 group: content, default, and test Domo API. Okay, the last one we just created. Okay, now next is we have an option to delete the group also, but we will delete the group at the end. Now let's see the definition of individual group. Like we can see the details about individual group. Okay, so I just want a new tab. So I want to see the details about this second one. Okay, so let's take the group ID, remove this and paste the group ID and run this. Hold on, sorry, we need to do like that. Now we will see the definition of group. So we can see the definition. The second group, this is the ID, name default, yes active, total member 3, creator ID 2, means who created this. Okay, default true. Okay, so this is the default group. Okay, now after seeing the definition of individual group, we already seen the list of group. Now let's see the group list of user of any particular group. Okay, how many users are there in that group. Again I am going to take a new tab placed here. Let's look for this ID only. Sorry, we need to do like that. Yeah, So we have a 3 user in this group. We can see the ID of these 3 users. Okay. Now, how to see the details of this ID? That part we will see in another section, in the user section. So in the user section, when we have to see the details of any user, simply we will pass the user ID and we can see the details. But this is the group section, so let's not discuss about the user part. Now from the group we have an option to remove the users also. Like if any user is there, then we can remove that particular user from group, or here we have an option to add users. So first we will add user. Okay, so let's come here. Okay, group Domo dot. So we need to give the group ID and then user ID. Okay, so I want to use this ID because I want to add user in new group. Okay, given the user group ID, now user ID. Let me go to the Domo, go to the people. Yeah, so I want to add this ID. So let's find, I think this is the ID. Let's see. It is running. A star means running. When it will finish, success. It means this ID, frame should be added into the this test Domo API group. So let's verify again. So this is the new ID, user ID. Okay, so we can verify at two places. One is at Domo, another is at through API also. Come to the group. So here we can see the two name. Now this is the frame. Okay, and the first name, because I created this group using this uh, ready ID, so that's why ready is the default member of this group, and this frame I added. Okay, again I want to see the list of users, so new users should show here. Let me add one more tab. This is the new user, Domo dot. Okay, and this is the group ID. So this second ID is the new user ID. So when I execute this one, I should see this second group ID. It is running. So yeah, second ID, we can see this is the second ID. It is matching. So I'm able to add successfully one user inside the group. Now next is to remove the user. Okay, now we just need to pass the user ID. Okay, no more dot this. Hold on. Okay, first group ID and then user ID. Now let's give Domo dot this. Now definitely it's removed the user. Now let's verify here in Domo. Refresh this page. So we should be able to see only one user. Frame should be removed from this newly created group. Now we can see only one is there. Okay, so we have seen almost everything except uh, how to delete the group using Domo API. Okay, so this one also, let's see. Now just need to provide the group ID, and we will be able to delete this. Domo dot groups delete. So when the star disappears, this should be deleted. Now let's rephrase this. The third group should not show in the group section. Now we have only two. Okay, so what is the use? Why should we use this Domo API to work on the group if we have already user interface in Domo? The best example is, just assume we have to add some users, multiple users in some group based on some criteria, like users should have some participant role, or should be user should have some different attributes, like some specific attributes. So some specific type of user we have to add in the group, or some specific type of user we have to remove from the group. So in that case, if we have like 1,000 or 100 or 500 users inside the group, then removing those users will be very difficult. So in that case, if we use a Domo API, and we can write a simple Python logic, like we can use a for loop, and then we can specify the conditions, like based on what condition we have to delete. So we can make one logical programming using Domo API, and we can do this complex work very easily using a Domo API. So now I don't have any videos, but soon I will try to create one example video, uh, like based on some complex scenario where we have to delete multiple users from any of the group, and I will show you how Domo API is like a better option than using a Domo user interface. Thank you.